veterans lash out at Bergdahl's judge for his ruling. There is no question that Bowe Bergdahl's judge, Colonel Jeffrey Nance, totally blew his decision of no jail time for Bergdahl. Here is what could have happened. With the charge of 1 count of desertion with intent to shirk important or hazardous duty. Article 85 of the Uniform Code of Military Justice, UCMJ, the sentence carries a maximum potential punishment of a dishonorable discharge, reduction to the rank of E1, total forfeiture of all pay and allowances, and with the charge of 1 count of misbehavior before the enemy by endangering the safety of a command, unit or place. Article 99 of the UCMJ states the sentence carries a maximum penalty of dishonorable discharge, reduction to the rank of E1, total forfeiture of all pay and allowances, and possible confinement for life. Bergdahl pled guilty to the charges and left his sentence in the hands of Judge Nance, who ruled no jail time for his desertion, be dishonorably discharged from the military, his rank lowered to private, E1, and pay a fine of $10,000. The latter was an easy one for Bergdahl because of his receipt of pay for the entire time he was a captive of the Taliban. But the judge totally ignored the fact that 6 soldiers died while looking for the lost Bowe Bergdahl, as well as the testimony of Shannon Allen about her husband, Master Sergeant Mark Allen, who is wheelchair-bound and cannot speak. She told the judge, "He's lost me as a wife, essentially, because instead of being his wife, I'm his caregiver. I mean, we can't hold hands anymore, unless I pry open his hand and place mine in it." Retired U.S. Navy Captain Chuck Lash, a military analyst for the Fox News, was incensed. "It's insane, this judge is a disgrace. He should have recused himself. By doing this, he just brings more discredit upon himself. The whole thing about the military and good order and discipline and all of that is just taken a serious hit today by this guy's actions. And I mean both of these guys, Bergdahl for doing what he did and this judge for doing what he did. Just disgusting." Lash also said, "You have someone who admits he did 2 really heinous things, desertion and cowardice in front of the enemy, and this judge says Donald Trump, when he was a candidate, said something that actually affected his ability to sentence." Lash believes that Bergdahl will appeal his dishonorably discharged sentence and will most likely win because he'll probably find some Obama appointee who will back him on it. Constitutional lawyer Henry Mark Holzer, himself a veteran, had suspicions about this fiasco. "Ever since Bowe Bergdahl surfaced as a pawn in Obama's cynical chess game involving Guantanamo and the Taliban, I have written extensively here and privately about my mistrust of the Department of the Army, Defense Department, and then Commander-in-Chief Obama, suggesting that none of them could be trusted to seek, let alone obtain, a just result in the Bergdahl case." One Vietnam-era veteran, first lieutenant stationed in Thailand, pointed out that the judge's decision will most likely result in no future promotions for him and he will ultimately have to retire, in disgrace. Probably. At least we hope so. President Trump summarized the feeling by most of us veterans when he tweeted, "The decision on Sergeant Bergdahl is a complete and total disgrace to our country and to our military." Well said, Mr. Trump.